Tolerate?
No one likes you.
I'm just thinking back to this relationship rules website where they have a cake that says "I tolerate you" and it's made in the shape of a heart.
Sounds right.
Oh.
Alright, copy. More Mega Mod.
Alright, I got to totally refill a whole bunch of stuff.
Ew.
Ew!
Alright. Why are you saying early morning
go.
rage? Damn you,
Damn it.
Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Alright,
Oh, I should heal up too. This is ridiculous.
Well, so for those of you who have not been keeping up, like Dustin, and even to a lesser extent,
Factorio boring?
been Factorio is 1, not boring. 2, giant pain in the tits.
I'm sure
I have.
it's not boring if you play it.
It's all.
For
It's
me,
interesting.
boring to watch. For
It
me,
is
boring to watch.
become one of the bigger stream viewership, actually.
I'm sure. I'm sure it has its place. Personally, though,
Kind of like a sci-fi version of SimCity.
It's
Where you, like,
very similar to
kill
that,
bugs and-
yes.
Build a
get him, Wayne.
fortress.
Hot diggity.
Oh, my
Did you ever try
goodness.
out Dwarven Fortress, Ryan?
First of all, game
Super
names, you
complicated.
guys. Second of all, I don't think so. Like, I tried a couple of those fortressy type things, but I don't think that was one of them.
It's been around for a long time, but what the dicks?
Oh no.
It's been remade quite a few times, and it's a very complicated game.
Well, that's. I'm gonna
Included.
go like even more. 200. I don't know how many that is, but apply.
Whee!
It did not let me change it to 200.
On Wayne.
I know.
I'm supposed to be following your whatever.
Maybe just no long mods or long arm today. I don't know. Anyway,
I'm reading your
s-
chat room rules here, and I disagree strongly with rule number 1. I can't do that.
is that a Dustin thing? Because I don't have any chat rules.
It says, "Be polite, gentlemen and ladies. Don't be crude." I'm surprised I haven't been banned yet.
I actually maybe that is me. Maybe I do say something like that actually.
Huzzah! Congratulations.
Oh hey, we leveled up.
You.
Oh, I leveled up.
Whew.
You're
Well,
a wussy.
it should be a given.
So anyhow,
Doesn't matter.
I have kicked Factorio up 2 notches. Not just 1 notch, but 2 notches. Oh my goodness.
Whoa! Cutscene. Through the power of cutscene.
Are you doing that crazy add-on where you have to like know chemistry so that way you can like build
Yes.
aluminium?
I've actually kicked that one up even too.
That's fucked up.
Vito.
That is really messed up.
Who's that?
Right out of the womb.
Hey, you know what? That looks like an average Saturday evening for me.
Alright.
Some crazy person coming
That
up
would
to me,
be-
20 feet tall, rips out
Good.
again.
If the dogs could bark some more, that'd be great.
From its womb and throws it at me to try to kill me.
Oh, where's the restream chat?
Something
I can
over
actually
here.
watch everything. Alright, so people are starting to trickle in. I'm going to turn the background music back on.
Yay!
So yeah, Angel's got a whole shit ton of stuff, including. So before you just got raw iron and smelted it in a furnace, and iron plates. Now I put it in a blast furnace and turn it into ingots, and then I turn the ingots into an induction furnace to turn it into molten iron, and then I put the molten iron into a casting machine.
User left your channel.
And get crazy. Yeah, okay, so he's moving down. So I should have just moved down to the streaming channel. That's fine. See, I should have just did it. I should have just did it in advance. That's alright. Where do we want
It's
to
okay.
go?
I won't abandon you.
That's fine. Whatever you guys want to do. I have all these beautiful watchers that are hopefully slowly working their way into tonight's stream. There's a few. I'll take them.
User left your channel.
Goodbye, Wayne. Thanks for saying goodbye.
Wow.
So, anyhow,
Can
this
I actually
this
is open at a time, I wonder?
say what?
Have their Twitch open and yours at the same time, I wonder?
You can actually. You can do a multi-Twitch. So it's multitwitch.tv slash the channel you want to watch.
I just had
then
2 tabs open.
You can do that too. But if you do multitwitch.tv slash like Samus Grovo slash whatever Dustin's streaming, you can watch them both on one screen. And I believe it even like gives you the chat for both. I'm pretty sure. Don't
Well,
quote me on that.
multi-Twitch, you can watch any number of Twitch stuff.
Yeah.
TV
Multi-Twitch is
streams,
actually really cool.
as long as your computer can handle it. Gunner Maniac 3 says... Okay, I think I've got it. Let's see, so I'll take his slash sci-fi for me. Copy, and... Whoops.
I think I can hear.
Paste, and then I'll grab the slash Samius Garobo, copy, and paste. I'll hit the enter key and see what happens.
What do I do? I pick it up and repaste it?
Burp. Oh hey, look at that.
There we
Cool.
go. Yeah, isn't that
Now
nice?
when I type in the chat, I typed it. Oh no, I have to toggle between.
Yeah, I think you still have to tell it which chat you want to talk to, but that's a start, right?
Oh, I can watch ads again.
Oh, let's see. So I'm just going to slap down another couple of furnaces here.
Yeah, what did I push?
You push for what?
I pushed a button and it did something.
Okay. Well,
Oh, there it is. Exit game. I had HOTS on. Yeah, what happened to me earlier is my internet crashed, so I left to go to the gym and rode the exercise bike for like an hour and a half while I was watching Netflix.
sounds familiar. Do a little bit of that on occasion. I've gotten much more like watching Factorio videos so I can try to figure out what the heck I'm doing. I need to get steel figured out. Can you... Let's see. You make steel ingots with iron and oxygen gas. Can I make steel bars? I can. With iron... Okay, that's the same recipe. So there's not a recipe yet to make steel in a furnace thing.
Okay, I don't think ads work on multi-Twitch, or because Dustin's Twitch won't let me attempt to get bits, it might not work at all with him on there.
Yeah, I don't know any of that magic. All that's communism to me, my friend. Alright, so we can switch. You're both going to the far one? No. Dang it. Alright, you're there we go. Alright, so we just need more inputs. We can do that. We can do that all day long. Whew, so we are in the early stages.
Twitch isn't showing me as watching even though I'm on 2 different streams right now?
Yes, probably.
Great. Oh. Yeah, the internet's come a long way since 19.
I didn't catch what year you said, but yes, the internet has come a long way since the dawn of man. Oh man, I am ready to get just a little bit more of this base up and running and automated here. We're on the verge of being able to start doing some cool stuff, I think. Alright, are you starting to generate positive amounts of this? Yes. Alright, so that's starting to go up. Okay, so anyway, hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I am, as always, your Samius, and we are playing Factorio. Now again, this is like the super mod stuff, right? So we've got all of Bob's mods, all of Angel's stuff that I could find / stand. We got a bunch of for your convenience mods as well. So we're running things like oh man, I'm trying to think of something. Pass through to make it more easy to move through objects like this right here or this pipe right here. Woo! See, we essentially stepped over or through the pipe in that particular case, which is really helpful actually. I really appreciate that. We also have loaders up and running, which is pretty great. Let's see, what else? We got a bunch of lead plate. Like I said, we're still kind of improvising some things. I think this is 10 bucks currently. This is also 10. So we're like half loading things to make things function here. It looks like we were about to. Yeah, we're closing out some of this stuff. Let's just take a gander. I started playing a generic or a vanilla version of the game with technical shoe, and we've been playing pretty much whenever we can. But it is still fairly intense to make that all work. All right. So here we have boards coming in to make, oh yeah, robots, construction robots, and termite bots, right? Oh yeah, that's nice. We probably also need to start setting up a bunch of things actually, but I want to get circuit stuff running. So I need insulated wire, and insulated wire is, I think it's rubber and tinned copper wire. And tin copper wire is copper cable and tin plate. So I'm actually really tempted to put. So normally I do like 3 rows of steel or iron and 1 row of steel, but I think this time we're going to do 2 rows, or all 4 rows of iron and 2 rows of steel, which means to me I would do 4 rows of copper instead of my usual 3. But I'm thinking maybe I do go ahead and do my usual rows of 3. But I do 1 row of spooled wire. And part of that is because you can actually make one of these. Is it Metallurgy 2? You can, it unlocks a recipe somewhere that lets you start making molds. So you can take liquid copper and turn it straight into wire, which would be really awesome. Other thing it wouldn't hurt to do is probably figure out how to start melting copper. Looks like the same process. So let's start doing some of that. If we were to just copy this setup exactly, so we have 1 blast furnace, 2 induction furnaces, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 of these, we should be able to basically copy all of this.
This will be amusing.
This is true story. So if I went like this, tab to the right robot machine. Poof, 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 poof. Oh man, these early game robots are so good. Looks like I need at least some more of these. We need to get some arms and stuff automated here pretty quickly. What are we short on? Iron plate. Snag some of this iron plate. Because we have a big old chest here full of copper we want to get taken care of. Alright, so this should be good. So let's see if we turned you to copper ingots, and then turned you to molten copper, and then turned you into copper plates. Let's see, we need some blue inserters. Probably even one more than that. Then we need some gas, or some fuel of some sort. Coal's right here. At some point we need to turn that into a proper feed. But as I'm still just trying to get the hang of the mod in general, I'm not going to get too crazy. Grab some more here. Tasty. So this should give us at least a little bit of juice here. What's going on? I need two more arms. And then you will become copper. Base copper. Watch it for 1 second here. It's filling up. Definitely keeping the ingots. They're definitely doing their job. These are getting melted and those are coming out. So I guess this can all get disassembled, and we could use the construction robots. Yes, what else are they doing, right?
Really?
Nice. Alright, so here's the start of the copper. So we'll plug this in the second line for now. And that'll get I guess this maybe should have been the first line. Oh well. Whatever. Turn this back off. That's ugly as sin. probably overly full. Nope. Actually, wasn't even that much copper. Alright. So we have two nice big full lines of copper. And like I was thinking, I would kind of like the idea of making a spool somewhere, but maybe we'll worry about that in a little bit. So the next thing we need is rubber. Right? Oh no, we need copper and tin plate. So let's figure out how we can easily get the tin plate automated. I think tin comes from the bobonium, right? I don't think tin comes from the rubitite. Guess we could. See, that's lead. And that's the tin, I think. Nickel, tin, silicone. So the way this is currently set up, this is just really bad. So let's figure out how we... Hey, welcome back. I wish Steam would auto-update Factorio to the 15.9 version. So, again, not to criticize, but I've even updated today to 15.20. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do exactly long term here on some of these things. Let's see, I need these, which needs stone. I need stone. That seems odd. I'm sure I have plenty of stone. Alright, so we're going to just throw together a couple of things for smaller things, for some smaller systems here.
Move?
Looking
Come on, man.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Soak up more of this. And then I need more of these. And short term, we're doing these little iron chests, but to even it out and then hopefully give us a little bit of a nice reserve.
Of course.
Alright. So did we set up processing for... We can make steel ingots, but we can't turn steel ingots into steel, right? We can. No, we cannot. Alright, so what do we need? We can do lead plate. We can do glass. We can do copper plate in a bunch of different ways. We're working on logistics too. Maybe we should have switched already. What's our science situation look like? I'm all over the place. I am literally all over the place. This this mod is huge. And we're gonna have to like double or triple our iron here, I think, pretty soon. Why is this still running? Oh, it's almost done. Alright, and this is slow because of the arms, but the science is all there. And all this science is screwed up. Yeah, I need to get this wired up, I think, somehow. I guess it's fine. That can just keep buffering. Yeah, because when this all pushes through, it's going to go quick. Alright. Alright, so 10 on the bus. The easiest way to do tin is going to be this sorting system, and going through this normal smeltery. So we're going to need a couple of things here. First of all, we need a place to put it. I guess we'll put tin right here. I guess this is the start of our little area. Let go. What did I do? Oh, I created too many things. Here. Okay. I'm gonna put all this lead in here and all this tin in here. Give me these back. And we need 2 loaders. 1, 2. One is going to be lead, which is the green. Looks like that's 10. 10 plate, and the other one's going to be lead plate. Okay, so now we have these 2 guys on the bus. Not in super high amounts or quantities right this second, but reasonable. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this last slot yet, but that's okay. Alright, so what we need to do, we have these. We're going to need some more sorting machines. What I want to do is I want to make a nice little block to sort things. So I need the tin coming in, or the bobonium coming in, and I need this rubitite coming in. And I'd like them both to be sorted up here, I think. And I'd like them a nice, tight little package. So we're also going to need 2 warehouses, I think. So warehouse A.
Really?
We're going to need a couple of loaders, which means I'm probably short on iron again. We're always short on iron. We're not making gears, are we, when we do this? So we're going to turn one of these into lead and one of these into tin, basically. And then we'll somewhere do a little bit of work so we can do some other stuff. So we'll have an in here at the top. We'll have an out down here. And then I really like how this one's kind of working. So we'll do... Crush the rubitite. Oh, I need a bunch of arms, a bunch of inserters. All right, so in. I need a lot more than that. I'm gonna need a ton. So let's look at this advanced tin smelting. It's not that far away to be able to just smelt the tin. Tempting. Manganese, we're a ways away from manganese. Cobalt. Chrome, whatever that is. Zinc processing. How about, what do we need for molding? Let's, copper smelting 2 gives us processed copper and copper ingots. Okay, so we gotta go to the advanced smelting 3 before we can make copper wire coils, and then copper wire, and anodes. And this is deep. This is real deep. Okay. What's ore processing 1? This is an ore processing machine. Which I'm not sure what that does.
Ow!
Are we ready to invest 200 science into it, or should we look at something else first, like military 2? Let's get the military 2 running. And then actually, probably just turn all of these into quick arms for now. Alright, everything's got an arm, right? Yeah. Maybe we should have spaced them? I don't know. I know we need limestone to make nodules, whatever that is. More inserters lets us... Seems reasonable. Alright. And then... something's not right. Alright, so we either set them to go... Okay, let's set them to just both be at the bottom. That'll work. Not what I was looking for. I was looking for like a cool pattern, but... it'll work. If that's the case, should we do 6? Nah. Okay. So things come out, things come in. We need a loader right here. Poof. Alright, and now I need every other one of these to enable for near side of the belt. Copy, paste, paste. It seems okay. Alright, now let's take this feed. How many more drills do we have? We have no drills. So we're out of iron again. The eternal struggle. Always out of iron. Even my little iron reserve here is starting to run a little thin. Doesn't help that I just stole like all of it. We need miners. We need miners. We need belts. We need to smelt things and get this raw stuff up and running. And apparently that... There we go. Now it's going up. Oh, in. Alright, so let's turn this whole thing around. Have that come out there. Alright, so miners. And poles. There. Oh, nice. Perfect. Still not a full line, but it'll do. Alright, so now we're going to go from that machine. And we're going to take the crushed ore. We're going to make sure we don't have a... We're not going to have a better way to process it right now, right? No. We're going to put it into, I think in this case, 2 machines? Because these are relatively minor processes. This is going to give us our lead and our some other stuff. So we'll take these 2 and we'll just simply go top of that one. Because this needs 4. And we'll just have 2 on either side going out. Oh, that doesn't reach. Okay. And then what we'll just do is we'll put it... Do I want to put it back in? I don't think so. I think I was wrong. I think we want to just stick it right down here. Oh, we don't have any of those. That's what's going on. Copy this little one, and the top ones will be little. Alright, and this is not like breaking any land speed records here, but I think it'll keep us sorted. And we're gaining slowly, so really we could even add 1 more machine. Do we want to do that before I get... How many do we have? Do we even have any more? Oh, JP Snink? I don't know what that says. I will copy it and I will paste it. And hopefully I won't get anything crazy. It says hello. Well, back at ya. Alright, what do you guys think? Does anyone have any good answers? Ben, you're not paying attention, right?
Nope. Not at all.
Should I go ahead and take the time to make it 3 now? I think so. So how does that change the design if this is 3?
Why can't I dodge those?
So we'll need 1 here. What if I just do corners? I just do all corners, I guess. It's a little longer than I wanted. You're Japanese. Awesome. Ben, Japanese. Is it Konnichiwa?
Sometimes.
Come on, man. You're my language expert.
Yeah, European languages.
Oh. Too good to know other languages, huh?
Well, You know.
I see. All right. So yeah,
Okay, no, we'll
we're
go.
gonna pick a pattern here. We're gonna stick with it. Oh, this won't. Will it come out for there? Oh, it will. Okay, sweet. So we'll do tops on inputs, bottoms on outputs. Every corner will get a pole. This corner, not that corner. Is that right? Yeah, looks good. Okay. So now we'll blow that out, and we'll take a copy of it from here to here. And we'll paste it right there. So do we want to smelt the tin? I really don't think we're going to get so much tin coming in right now that we need to worry about it like high on the list of things to worry about. I would like to figure out how to do some other stuff. Maybe we need to do this. Maybe we need to do this. I need to do trains. Let's focus on trains. Trains over everything. Yeah, you go, robots. You go, little robots. Alright, what are we missing? We're missing inserters, which is like all iron plate.
Damn it, she has so few hit points. Pushy.
I've heard that about your lady friends. Alright, so we need iron and wooden boxes. So we'll make some wooden boxes. We're going to need a metric ton of inserters.
I have no magic, what the hell?
This might need to get shifted the other direction instead of all the way around. Our iron is pathetic. Oh, we're starting to backlog a little bit at least. Snag any extra of these that are there.
What?
If I give you these, are you going to be able to keep up for a minute? If you make me a bunch, then I don't have to make them at all. Alright, so we're going to slap down this guy right here on... We're going to basically halt science for a minute. Well, I fill a box with that many of those. Alright, then from there to there I need 2 iron plate and a blue board.
Why am I having no magic?
I've known you a long time. I've never known you to have magic. Alright, so that is literally a not shaken enough problem.
He's seriously writing signs down, that's weird.
We are crafting basic boards. It's not right. It's not happening. We have basic boards in a box right here. Stop whatever it is you're doing. Recalculate. Recalculating. Oh, we also have these sweet little... They take anything? Or do they have to be these things? To look and see. Alright, so copper is super backlogged still. Although we are working our way through the backlog. So if we literally just... Oop, not that.
Oops, no.
Might have power poles too. Pathetic. Alright, and then this is not anywhere near full, but we'll still just cut it around.
How are you 5 levels behind? Ugh.
Well, to quote your brother, it wasn't easy.
Yeah, obviously. We're 5 levels behind, but we've destroyed almost all of their fortresses. We're headed towards our core. I'm playing Hotspot, by the way.
Oh, I did not realize.
Yeah, I'm making my 3rd game for the week season thing.
The a little over or how this is ridiculously nasty. Doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
R.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're doing. The little brawl. That's the word I'm looking for. Where's the short one? Here's a short one. The top ones are all going to be short. And that should... I mean, if anything, we're going to get to the situation again where we have too much copper and too much slag. Do we have anything that we can start using slag for now? Literally anything. If not, we're just gonna have to bust it out someplace to get out of the way, which would be annoying. Alright. Oh, we did all that to get more iron plate, and we're out of iron plate again. Alright, and these guys are... This is starting to fill up. This can now no longer get these emptied quick enough into here.
Ah! 5 levels behind and destroyed their core.
Alright, so we may need to double this again. Are you playing against the computer? You can't be, right? If you're doing your brawl. Oh, so you got some sort of quest is what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to do like versus AI for like so much.
Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. We have 8 mining drills. I'd like to double those while we're sitting here waiting. You miss anything else, computer? Or robots? Missing a little bit. Alright, everything else looks fine. Alright, so these are going to get switched to Bobonium Crushers. So we're going to get switched to Bobonium
Oh, it's daily
Sorters.
quest.
Yeah, those would be dailies. Dailies! Looks like we need
Warcraft
these.
character, huh? How do I know which one those are?
There we go. These again. And let's take this and do a hard break this direction. Oh, one more down. And instead of this going that way, let's shift it
Oh, Jane is Warcraft. Okay. Well, one more of those and I get a gold bonus.
So I like having these consistent, not flip-flopped around, but that's just not how this is set up, so I guess it's gonna be flip-flop for a minute. Okay, you guys are both reasonable. Alright, did we get the... we did not. Can I get... also cannot. So instead of having to do a full crazy thing, I think we'll just do a full inserter. For now, we'll just grab still need some more iron. Yeah, we're gonna have to double or triple the iron right away. Which means the pattern we have may not be the best. So what are you guys missing? You're missing Babs again. Alright, whatever we need for train. Not car, train. Choo choo, this one. You guys can take half of that. That's everything you need, right? Okay, nice. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. So we have lead, really, that needs to be sorted. For now, anyway. So we'll just go lead right here. Which will be under ores lead. For now.
Yeah, time is of the essence, but so is not getting shot to death.
Those are all things that are true. I need this one.
Fucking nachos, man. I cannot zag for my life.
Alright, so this one goes in there. This goes in there. Right now, the way that things are working, this will go in here. And we're going to have a buttload of slag that I currently don't have a good system for getting rid of. So we're going to make some boxes. And I hate to just throw things away. Especially something I know is a resource later. So we'll just come over here and continue to make little slag boxes here.
Gosh, your ass.
Just the ass or all of them?
Oh, I got them all. But especially his ass.
Oh. Sounds hot. Alright, so now I need a significantly larger amount of bobmonium coming in. So I guess it's time that we can kill off some of these middle trees here.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, we ate those poles. Damn you. Damn you, termites.
No, go the other way, damn it.
Figure out where the top of this bobmonium is, and we'll just start mining from the top and work our way down. There it is. So that looks good. We had to clear all this stuff out before by hand, and that's just unacceptable. Alright, yeah, we'll take out some of these two here. Perfect.
Oh, oh.
Oh, not that. Not that there. There we go. Alright, so how was I doing the power poles on the... Oh, wait, I know. Because I was doing a middle line. We're not doing a middle line on this one, I guess. So, bottom. We're going to need a shit ton more of these. Actually, are we making power poles? We're not. Alright, make me some more power poles by hand. Alright, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then we're doing bottoms. Hey Tech, what's up, baby? He's like, why are we factorioing? I'm spending a little bit of time on the mega mods for tomorrow. You're still working on the multiplayer base? Damn you, Shu. Alright, so these guys are mining. How's power? We are a little low on power.
No, go that way, damn it.
We should actually step our power up. I kind of want to move the power to inside a cluster over here. One, two.
Oh, we penetrated so deep. Yet so far to go.
You know, that's what I tell my lady friends too. Now we got pretty deep, but we have so much further to go. We'll go here. I don't know if that's the right way or not, but it's fine. Massive copper shortage issue you're trying to figure out. Just add more copper mines to the train. Alright, then from here we'll go... These are all going to get tore down pretty soon, but I think we'll just continue to run it. No, I want to run it. I want it to be here. Like that at the end of the day. So we run it up here. Yeah, probably. So this is all wrong.
Okay, I need to put down a good R right there. Woot! Ow!
There we go. Alright, so now we can disassemble this other... I mean, really, it's not anything fancy. I think it's just one drill, right? Yeah. With a few bobonium in here. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Both of those are getting full. Backed up real nice. And these are going to start going to town. Alright, so let's get the lead and the tin worked out in here. Can I make 2 loaders? I cannot because I don't have these. I have those now. Can I make 2 loaders, please? I can. Yay! And then realistically, I need to, before I do anything else, I need to make the tin copper wire. So for that, I need to get rubber. I think it's just re-smelted resin, right? Yeah. So I got a box of resin right here. I got a box of resin in my pocket. We'll just go like this. We will grab that out. I will put a stack of trees in there, and it can just sit there and make trees. And then we have tin. Do we have all the things for tin, copper, wire? We've seen tin plate, so we'll grab a little bit of tin. Yeah, make me some rubber.
Hooray! You put down an R next to that fort.
And then that stuff will get turned into... Where are we hiding the red wires? Angel, there they are. Perfect. Alright, so we have two lines right here. This whole system is ugly and dumb. Jump down here. We're going to set some limits with our red wire because we like limits. Alright, so we're going to say make sure there is less than or equal to, say, 5,000 of that. And we'll say the same thing for lead. Boom. And then I'd like to keep I would like to make sure that you are greater than or equal to, say, 200 of each. But you actually need to get switched back over to lead, which is almost never a problem. Lead, there's almost always enough lead. But that way, I can reach up here and grab a few hundred tin plate. Now, for those of you who've never seen this before, I like doing these as long as I have warehouses.
Oh, we broke it.
Now, speaking of Angel's warehouses, is one of these for slag? That would be great, actually.
No.
Bobonium, coal, chromium, stat.
Ooh, 6 seconds.
I don't see any of these for this, but I do see some coal. I would not be opposed to making a little bit of coal. But we're having all sorts of iron issues still.
Yeah!
Alright, so let's figure out this iron issue. What's going on? These are getting made. This cannot smelt fast enough. So really I need a line in here. Or I need better smelters. Right? I need better induction furnaces.
What? Well, how am I not on here? Oh, here I am. Master the curse. 30% curse damage.
Okay. So Metallurgy 2 does that. So yeah, we're starting to net iron again. So we also need to double this. So we know we need... And honestly, we need 2 of these. Well, maybe this is all a power issue. Yeah, let's pretend this is all a power issue first before we go crazy. So let's grab all the leftover iron that's everywhere.
Yay, I was live 100% of the time.
Sounds familiar. 5, 6. Some of you we currently have up here. This is missing coal too. You make sure that this coal stays full from there to there. Okay. Grab this coal. Make sure these furnaces get fed. At least a little bit. And then we'll set up a thing right here. Read spelt contents. Pulse. You are going to enable if
User entered your channel.
anything
Bonjour, mon ami.
is greater than 4. Bantha, baby! How you doing?
Hey, look at that.
Start covering some of this stuff.
He's either having problems with comms or doesn't love us anymore.
I'm pretty sure he loves us. Me.
I have a physical switch on my headset, and I think I left it switched from the conference call I had the other day.
Like, I knew he still loved me at least.
Yeah,
He might be your biggest fan.
Not only am I getting a new one, I'm getting a whole different brand.
Oh, mine's just like $30 Logitech. It does okay, but yeah, the switch is nice because I want to make sure like it's easier to hit that than to go find the WebEx window to mute myself. But
Uh-oh. You know, you said the magic words. You know what you gotta say.
I forget how it goes.
You now are connected to WebEx? Something like that, right?
There's like a thank you in there somewhere, I think, isn't there?
I don't know. That's a Tobrel thing.
Yeah, he remembers it. I can't remember it.
We actually have a bunch
I
of...
like having the manual mute.
I bet he's been a little more scarce these days.
A little bit. I mean, not like troublingly so, but I mean, he could be around more if he wanted,
Yeah,
or not. It's
I
fine.
mean, it's good reasons.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get into too many details, but I heard that she has been mostly staying with him. His new lady
That's
friend.
what it sounded like.
So,
Sounds like things were going well.
why? I don't know. That sounds to me like exactly the opposite.
Well, the term.
Oh, I thought maybe I misheard you.
I mean,
I'm one of those weird people that believes that you should get married and then move in. Because statistics from Pew Center Research, or Pew Research Center. Cohabitation and premarital sex are lead contributors, not like a cause and effect.
Yeah, because it seems like the type of people that would generally want to wait to do any of those things until marriage would also be the type of people who would be like never divorce. Like that's not okay to divorce. Like seems like would share.
Yeah, there's a high correlation.
beliefs.
People who abstain and don't cohabitate have, at the 15-year mark, less than a 10% divorce rate. We're talking like around like 5 or 6%.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair though, the divorce rate's actually way lower than people infer that it is.
In the
so-
military, it can be as high as 85%.
That
In
is
the US,
true.
It's about 40%. In Europe, it's about 45 to 50%.
I think that 40% though, doesn't that that
also
includes
counts-
people getting multiple divorces, doesn't it?
Yeah, married or married, divorced, married, same person. Yeah, it lumps them in there too.
Because if somebody somebody gets divorced once, they're probably more likely to do it again than somebody who has never been divorced. I would think. I mean, you've gone through it once.
I mean,
through it
marry
again.
one person, divorce and marry a different person? Yeah.
Then divorce that person.
And then divorce that person? Yeah, that's a thing.
I think I just have to get trains, right? Like, I feel like I have to have the trains to get the Jovolite coming in. But I also feel like there's so many things I just have to have. Alright, we're gonna do trains. We're gonna stay on mission. We're gonna get our power fixed, then we're gonna get on trains. Alright, so we should be able to double this now. So, Bantha, you know how Tobrel likes to talk about, like, all sorts of crap?
I suppose.
Okay. And then, like all Tobrel line, they can't be quiet about it.
And then what?
They always talk about it. So I'm like really high on these light bulbs right now that we just bought. So I'm gonna.
Oh, what kind did you get?
I'm trying to think what they're called. Like smart home bulbs, I think. But they're Bluetooth enabled. And like the app on the phone, like not only lets you group them, so you could say like all my light bulbs in my like living room A, or in this lamp, but they also let you like dim and pre-program functionality, so you can say like, I'm going on vacation, so turn the lights on from 6 until 8 or whatever.
Right.
Every, while I'm gone and stuff like that. As well as being able to control them from, from a different room in the house. I think it's up to 30 feet.
Yeah. I'm
I would
hoping
just fall in
at some
love.
point I'd like to get some Z-Wave switches. Because my security system is like an automation hub too. It'll connect to Zigbee and Z-Wave devices. If I get my switches moved over to Z-Wave, then I can do stuff like that too.
Yeah, I've been looking for more and more automation like that, especially with the potentially moving, well, not potentially, the plan to move to the bus soon. And and by soon I mean in the next, while. There's still some time.
A bus?
But, yeah, the bus, man. I'm ready to go. I just want to move power inside the trees, I think?
I don't think I've heard of this bus.
Yeah, we almost bought it. Almost bought one. I'm gonna convert a bus into my house, and we're gonna leave.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. There's actually a design that I want to get kind of close to. I'm trying to think what it's called now. Why are these robots not still working? Oh, they are. They're just being little bastards. If I can think of it real quick, I will link it to you. That's not it. That's not it. Let me look on YouTube.
I'm still wishing that my house in Nebraska would sell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're still struggling?
don't think
Expedition
it's going
Happiness
to.
is what they're calling themselves. That is what they're calling themselves. So copy. I'm going to paste that into the TeamSpeak as well as link it here in the multi-chat thingy. Alright, so do I actually require 2 more electric engines? It looks like it. One, actually maybe a couple more actually on top of that. Oh, I made 6 and I needed 12? Alright, now I'm just gonna take and make
This is awesome.
the tiny house.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool too.
Oh,
But
okay.
this guy posted in the Overwatch forums, said, "Does Blizzard even play their own games?" Enough said, and Jeff Kaplan, the game director for Overwatch, makes a post and says, "We play the game a lot. Looking at your profile, I've won approximately 800 more games than you have. That's not counting the daily internal playtests I'm in, the time I spent in alpha and beta. Did you have a specific question, or are you just here trolling?"
That's hilarious.
And then he locked it.
Trolling. Sorry. Oh, we're gonna be super close on power or on all this stuff. Man. Where Alright, we have water down there. We're missing like
I'm really sore.
I bet.
I'm going to bed.
Okay. Love you. Wow, is it that time already? It is. It's so crazy. Night, darling. Again, I wish the Overwatch game would, wish the graphics lined up a little bit more with something that I could do.
You got a decent rig, don't you? It's not very demanding.
It's not the rig, it's the...
User entered your channel.
I'd rather not have a migraine spawn in like 4 seconds.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, Big T must have heard us talking about him. Now he's here. Here to put the kibosh on the rumor mill. Also, I know we're in the wrong channel, but originally everyone was here streaming, and then we just kind of stuck around, and then everyone left. So, apologies, but we are live.
Ah! Oh. So, Fanta,
Yes.
for just a couple of HOTS games, you can earn yourself some sweet Diablo wings.
A couple, huh?
Just a
How
few.
many? How many is a couple? Now it's a few.
Well, I mean,
I
it's
really
some.
hate MOBAs. How cool are the wings? It's gonna have to be pretty cool.
I guess I can log into Diablo and check. I should have them now. Let me go check.
He's not even looked.
Accent, right there, I
Alright,
think.
so we are barely ahead on power right now. But we should be able to clone this a couple of times pretty easily. And they're in the middle of the forest, so the pollution should be super low on them. Whoa, cancel.
Uh-oh, season 10 ending soon.
I mean, they're okay wings, I guess.
Yeah, that's the code on the internet instead of logging in.
What's this horse?
Horse
Level
is a
five?
horse, of course, unless the horse is the incredible Mr. Ed.
When's Path of Exile get that update?
Oh my god, 15 games?
I mean, it's not that many.
Ah!
To be fair, if Ben can do it,
Where's my wings?
They're on either side of your pad.
oh, he inferred that you're a lady.
So fly. Let's give it a try.
That's incredibly sexist of you.
I super duper hate MOBAs.
I should have these wings. Why don't I have the wings?
Let's go like
Hmm.
here.
All 15 games have to be played as heroes from the Diablo universe.
It's like playing Diablo.
It is basically
Yeah,
playing
just
Diablo.
like-
Where's my gosh darn wings?
So what is going on here? What is not working? Oh, this is not filtering the correct thing. It remembered the filter. And now we're probably filling up with all sorts of crap we don't want in here.
I don't think I need these.
You sure?
Ventana. Windows.
I even skipped like the Diva police officer skin for Overwatch, and I play Diva quite a bit.
I don't think you realize how awesome these wings are, man.
I'm just the hell these wings.
I can drink a Red Bull if I'm feeling that down.
Oh.
Maybe I should go to the armory.
When does the Necro release? I would start playing Diablo again for that.
As would we all. I don't see my wings. What's
Well, you can take Bantha's advice and check your panties.
I don't have my wings.
I might be a little bit angry if they try to sell this Necro for $40 though. Because I don't think it has really anything else in it. Is there? I mean, it's just your general new season stuff, but it's not like an expansion. $40 might actually give me pause on it.
Oh, so I was just talking up these sweet lights that I just got, Tobrel, where the light bulbs are actually Bluetooth. So I just have an app on my phone that I can just control the lights with.
I can do that from anywhere in the world.
Theoretically, I can too, but I don't have to restart my router to make it work.
I'm still playing with some of the things around home automation. Alexa, bathroom on. There, it's on.
That's cool.
Alexa, bathroom off.
Alexa, wife on.
Maybe. Alexa, bathroom off.
Alexa, whack off.
Just don't have to pee too much. I'm also learning things around usability with automation as well.
Alexa, I'm done peeing. Shake my dick.
Nothing else needs to go in here. We need to get a smelter.
It's kind of useful. I mean, it'd be more useful if I installed a switch to control lights instead.
I mean, if you just want to use
I
your
was just
hands.
talking about some of those too.
Well, so think about this. So, you know, you can automate the lights to go on or off. You can also make sure they're off if you leave and forget. You can turn them all off in one fell swoop.
Yeah,
I think
all
I
these
want
light bulbs do that.
just some Z-Wave switches throughout the house, but then I think I do want some hue bulbs on my porch. Change the color like during Christmas and shit.
Those are nice. Being able to have the dimming stuff is nice.
I really want a hue bowl or like a hue light strip underneath my bar,
That'd be cool.
like a breakfast bar. It'd be really neat to have that.
Yeah, click a single button on your phone to go into like watch a movie mode.
Yeah. Now, if that button would put the kids to bed.
Well,
It administers
it's connected to the
NyQuil.
shot collars.
Same thing.
Whoa.
Oh,
We
what?
we had to do that. Well, not with NyQuil. But he had like a 101.5 fever, like Sunday and Monday morning, like early Monday morning. He was pretty rough.
If you can't only have one fucking language, Ben.
Well, I'm working on 8, so. I mean, surely you can work on 2.
You know what? Fuck you. C sharp. Left. Objective C.
Oh, those
Weren't
are-
those all just C?
Pig Latin.
I would list out a bunch of languages that I know, but then Tobro would be like, those aren't real languages.
Like PHP?
Those are hypertext markups. PHP.
PHP is like programming for people who don't know programming.
Which is almost everybody.
Now.
No, it's fine. You can have your wrong opinion. It's fine. I won't harsh your I won't judge you. Alright, so that should step up the raw influx. And we're definitely we have extra iron, extra iron. And we have all this shitty shit that we gotta get rid of. Plus we need a crap ton of steel.
How about this? I'll play Abathur, and you can play whatever, and you'll be my pet.
That's a really special offer. Someplace with wood, like right here, that I can just.
Are you hopping on to play the HOTS right now?
I might do. Would you like to learn how to play the HOTS?
I kind of stick around and try not to die.
It's free.
He's been playing it. Alright, so we fixed our electricity.
Player level 2 and character level 3 for Jaina.
Don't feel bad, Tobro's close.
I've completed 2 daily quests.
Ooh.
Alright, so
I guess it's time to take him to brawls.
after the shit fit that you cried,
If I knew more characters, it'd be a lot more fun, I think. I just don't know all the characters, or most of the characters.
I don't know what this progression thing is, but I need to reach like level 5 with Jaina, and then level 3 player, then level 5 player, and I get stuff.
It's like any character.
yeah, all the characters do that. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Be special. Alright, this... I'm gonna grab 200 of these bricks. Alright.
You know, I probably should play Abathur.
1, 2...
User entered
Because,
your channel.
what do we got?
What's up,
Bonjour.
suckers?
Oh, guess what? Guess who we've
Oh my
conscripted in the
goodness.
We have a Zephyr.
You can call him Witty, that's what we all do.
Let's do this.
Why? Oh, it's because you're not in the game yet.
I'm right here.
Well, not
I'm
Zephyr.
See me? I'm Wonder Woman.
Not the
And
West
this is
Wind.
where
Actually, I cannot see you.
I kinda almost should switch either channels or games. But, I'm currently not gonna.
Let's come play HOTS, and then there'll be 4 of us. We'll pressure Bantha. He'll get his games in, get his fancy wings.
Oh, there you are. Oh, that is hot. You are Wonder Woman.
I told you.
Invite me.
I don't know how.
I'm trying so hard.
Little thing in the chat. There we go. Yeah.
Alright. If I
Zarya,
snap
huh?
this...
This is
somehow I
actually a
got
good
extra
combination of people.
poles.
Yeah,
Some weird
she's
ugly bug
almost
thing.
a
Bring back
5.
Wonder Woman. She is hot.
I'm an editor now. I'm a bug. I'm gonna crawl inside your head.
We're doing AI.
Okay.
We can do AI to get started. Probably a lot less blood
I
pressure.
only need a
raising.
tiny bit to get to 5, so
Oh no.
AI should be fine.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Alright.
Welcome to
I
the
do-
club.
I do know I hold the control button and I select a power.
Okay. So Jaina has 3 moves. Three
The
main
arm
moves.
move, I always pick the water elemental because it like slam and jam is pretty hardcore.
That one's pretty good actually.
So let's just think.
But her other one is also good as well because it can trap people.
She does her long bolt, which I usually put piercing on it, and she has her.
Alright, I'm gonna jump down for a little bit, and I'll probably play this for another half an hour or so, and then maybe I'll join you for some HOTS.
Okay. We're gonna.
Channel switched.
Okay, basically, I didn't want to listen to them. Alright, so... what do we need? Iron plates, as always. You know what? I'm just going to temporarily stop that. Give me iron plates. Give them all. Okay. We're not crafting anything weird right now. Alright, give me like... actually, you know what? I don't have to do that. I can just do this. And then you, please make sure I have greater than 200 in there for now, please. Boop. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay. So we've got some of this. These do require a fuel, right? So if I do fuel, alright, so how much can I throw in there? I can go out, but with these poles, can I, before I get crazy, I want to get this, I need a good pattern. Patterns are key. Alright, so a blast furnace, or induction, no, blast furnace. If I go here, that's irritating. Okay, but do I have to have... so yes, if I want these to touch, they have to go like that. Okay. So I can put 4 in like that. No problem. And then if I wanted to go... is this big enough to... that's too long to go all the way across. So this is what, a 5x5? Yeah, it's a 5x5. Okay. So I could go like that. I don't think that's what I want. So we need to plan on having coal come in like in the middle. So we have 2 of these. Let's clear that. So if I had 2 of these, for example, alright, let's also put us on regular guns. So if I had 2 of these, that. And we had... Alright, so if we did that, we could load... do one belt here. Alright, we can load like that. And then we could... smelters. Right, and oh, excellent. We did trailing signals, which is good because I want to be able to go get that Jovolite here. Ore processing. I do want to start this ore processing stuff. So we'll hit that button. Specifically, I'd like to start getting steel come out of these, but we'll see what happens. Okay, where was I? I need more of these. Can I need like 2. I'll get 3 stacks of these. Alright. So 2 of these are going to make 24 of these. But we can always stack these in a box or something, so we don't care. So let's see what happens if I turn these like that, right? I think. Alright, and then do I really need 2? They have to move 24. Look at this, the copper is overflowing. Oh, because it's okay. And that is what, holding up the copper. We've got to get we got to get that out. So let's stop what we're doing. Let's get a slag coming out. And where we're going to put it. Need some iron plates. I guess for now we'll just put it right here. Can I build a big warehouse where we need steel? I should have some steel down here. We also need 100 plates. Alright, we'll put together a warehouse. That'll store a lot of this for us. I'm going to assume that it'll fit right here. For now, at least. Alright, so that should start filtering the slag out. And that should help get this stuff running again. And we'll pretend to be a logistics robot for a minute. Alright, boom. So that should help with this. And then actually we have more slag someplace else up here, right? Yeah, this is slag. That's probably slag also. Alright, advanced metallurgy. It makes a splintering oven. Man, some of this stuff is deep. Slag processing. I want this. Let's get that going. Okay. So these are all running again, right? Yeah. Good. Alright, so if these are melting iron, and they need 12, and these are going to successfully make 24 at a time, right? So one of these can handle 2 of these, so we can do 4 of these. With 0 issues, right? Yeah. Alright, so 1, 2. Do we actually want to go like in the middle? I mean, we have to use these anyway, right? Maybe we just go like this. And then we need these casting machines. So these are all in holes. So in hole. Can we get? I do not know why we're making basic boards. Again. Also, it looks like these could use some basic boards. Maybe some solder too. Oh, looks like there's plenty of solder. Just boards. Boards. Has some boards. Alright. So theoretically, looks like I did the math that one of these could take 3. Because this makes 120 every 4 seconds. Which would mean 30 a second, right? And each one of these needs, to do this recipe, it needs 40. So that would mean each one of these is 3 machines, right? So if this is, each one of these are 3 machines, then I need 12. Alright. It's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. One, two, three, four, five, 6. And I kind of want it to go down the middle like this. Okay, and then could I go... Like normally when I do stuff like this, I try to run it into a... It doesn't have to go there. Alright, so boom boom. These are going to make 4 a second. So what if we do 2 on the bottom? How's that look? Oh, these need to connect. Alright. Let's connect this. Excellent. Slag processing done. Steel melting? Excellent. That's one of the things that I've been waiting for, is this steel melting. So then for now, actually we have 1 extra of these 2. So for now, I'm just going to build a quick wooden box. And just right here, I'm going to stick a inserter like diet. We're making yellows, which is... Oh. That is one of the mods that I'm excited for. Technical. It flags the mining drills for deconstruction when they are no longer able to do anything. We're just going to snag a little bit of wood because it's right here to refire up these electric furnaces. Oop. And then that's of course all steel, being a pain in the arse. You please become steel. Or iron. Excuse me. Now watch, I'll have all this figured out, and we won't need this. This will be a not good enough model anymore. Alright, and then I need... Let's see, are both of these... Are all these fars? No, they can't all be fars. Here's a short. Alright, so... Seriously, you son of a bitch. Give me the short one. Paste. 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 Copy. Paste. Alright, did I want a box? I do. I want a box. Just even a little bit of a bufferage. Steel box? And just in case something weird happens, let's make sure this is iron ingots. Alright, excellent. Steel. Character inventory slots, gates, gun damage, fluid wagons, slag processing 2. Do we have a good way to make surfer? Okay. You know what? I want to work on the sorting tree next, actually. Alright. So what if I just do bottoms? I can't just always do bottoms, can I? I can, but I have to change where the arms go. So, do these have to be faster? Can they get away with being just two slow ones? Takes 12. Looks like once they get started, the slow ones are enough. Hell, this box can't even... Yeah, alright, perfect. So these lines should be nice and full. And these guys are just waiting on power, which... my pattern works out, I can just go bottom all the way across, right? Why does this one not have power? None of those have power. Shit. Alright, so I have to run double poles? Ew, gross. Alright, so let's temporarily disassemble this one. And we'll assume that this is a better pattern. For now, at least. So, let's see, how do we want to do this? I guess we'll bring it down right alongside this. The real question is, should I put this all in one row? That's the big question. The other question is, now that we have that, is this enough to keep up? And that's another question I'm just not sure about. Where I think we want to be spinning. Yeah, I have to have this next, I think. And these guys are fighting to get in, so we need to get. I guess we just do a shitty chest. In. So these compress the belt nicely and give us a nice buffer as well. Let's have a lot of added perks. Those in there. Put them all in one. Will this go? Just a little bit. Okay, so for now, let's get these trees out of there. Let's get a coal line. So I don't know if we're gonna like squeak this up here for more or not. I'm not sure. Nice. I might if I didn't have to uninstall. Are you still streaming? Let me pop over and take a peek if you're still streaming. No, looks like you're hosting Bloodborne. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well I think yeah, we're still trying to cram in here, but it seems okay. I suppose this might be a example to figure out if the underground belts are more efficient than doing this. Definitely feel if these loaders were quicker, it would be worth it. I don't know. Apparently he is first in your queue and not me. But I'm probably getting close to checkout time here anyhow. At least for a little bit. I told the guys I would get this going just a little bit longer and then switch to HOTS with them. Oh yeah, see, just that little bit more push of... Just that little bit more. Super close. It'll of course back up when this iron chest is totally full, but that's okay. Nice. Yeah, I think I like that pattern a little bit more. And even then, I think it could be a lot more compressed. Take 100, give me these. Take 200, give me these. I said give me these. Alright. We almost have 100 steel. Oh, no, why? Alright. So now with this guy coming down, we really don't want this here. I really don't. Not sure where exactly I want it, but I do not want it there. figure out where we're gonna move it to. Let's put it. All right, so that's the power for this. This power is all still wired up. These can apparently go. At least to up here somewhere, right? Yeah, probably to there. So where's far enough out of the way that we can move this warehouse, yet it'll still be an easy pump? Let's turn this around for now. My gut says let's just pump them right over here for now. So let's slap down a warehouse right here at the edge of the shite. And we'll put a bit right there that filters out the slag. Slaggy poo poo head. Alright, slag down. And we'll go here to here. Make a bunch more of this. And we'll go here to bastard. Here to there. There we go. Slag is moved. Now the other part of the problem is we have these two things are also making slag. And realistically need to be moved automatically as well. Which we'll take care of at some point here. So if this is cut and we change this instead to 4, right? Because 4 is the rule of thumb for this kind of stuff. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if I'm making any more of that right now. With the belts? Oh, yeah, of course I am. Making belts in the science, but I don't think I'm grabbing any. But we can fix that. I think we can get away with leeching off of the science at least a little bit. I mean, we're leeching arms off of the science. Let's give you gears. Or a second gear, anyway. Well, this should be waiting on gears. And then what we'll probably do is we'll probably make we'll start to lay out a better idea of a mall, right? See if we can't come up with a slightly better model for Maldom. Alright, I think this is a little bit. Is this where we're considering the start of the bus? I think so. So let's make Give me a couple of these. And then alright, perfect. Iron out. Iron, iron. Out, out. So we're going to do the same things here, except we're going to change you to iron. I'm going to make sure I have a couple hundred iron. And actually, we probably also should make this 400. And then I also believe we can get rid of this now. Somewhere here, we're gonna get that going. Science Leechers here. No, Science Leecher there. Perfect. That other, we did not. There we go. So yeah, this is definitely producing more than we're taking in. But this is, we are starting to lose ground here. Just not anything we can do about it because this. And these two are trying. I think we need to even go more. Completed something. Get the crushed stuff out of my inventory. That should double up the speed at which it can knock this stuff out. Pretty soon we'll be able to melt it, I think, in a liquefier. But that'll have to wait till tomorrow. I'm not sure where those are at. At some point I would like to build... There they are. Filtration units and crystallizers. So, I think crystallizers... I don't know. We'll deal with it later. The motto of my life. Alright. So advanced copper smelting needs oxygen gas, which we can make with electrolyzers. So I'm kind of thinking the general idea is going to be that we try to limp along on this level 1 metallurgy stuff until we're ready to like really get into it. The same thing with this sorting. I want to get enough. I want to get rid of these, and I want all of this to become Jovolite slash. I want all this to be iron. Is basically what I wanted to do. I want to make all that iron, and at some point I want to do the same thing that I'm doing over here, because this copper is smelting just fine. Speaking of which, can I build a? I've seen a little bit of stuff. I'm gonna set this warehouse up first before I get carried away, or before I leave for the night, and then that's probably what we'll take off. We'll build a couple warehouses. We will. Get this warehouse in place. I'm gonna need 4 loaders. We don't need 2 warehouses right now. You can build me a warehouse after. Need my 2 loaders though. There and there, and then perfect. We'll need here one there with the same basic principle as these, except switch to copper. We shouldn't take it, but there you go. Boom, full. So that puts everything back to work. There's more than enough room for all this stuff to get loaded in. These can be straight lines. These are done. So we have big one, big one. These guys are small, but that's, I think, fine. We might even be able to change these to 10,000. So let's. No, I don't think so. Oh, maybe. How much should these? Because we need to get the solder hooked up, right? All right. So first of all, this guy right here. So let's actually. Oh, we're assembling these. All right. I guess these guys are going now too. That's fine. All right. Let's disassemble this. We also need to get coal added, so we need to figure out where we want to put coal. And we're also going to need to figure out some other shenanigans. What is this called? Advanced Metallurgy 1. Alright guys, well there's a couple of handfuls of you hanging out. I appreciate it. I said I think we're going to make some excuses here and disappear in the very near future. I need to get this started to be mined out too. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Space 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's plan on here. One of these lines need to become coal. Become the coal up here. Let's go pretty high. Of course, we'll need 2 more loaders. We need to get loaders out of it. We got to get all this stuff going pretty soon. Oh, that's totally backwards. Do I have a mod list? I can pull it up in a second. I don't currently have one up, but basically the idea is going to be my website will have basically all my mods in them. And what I will do is I'll just have them updated, basically, or linked. Alright, so in this case we'll grab... yeah, I'll go over them in just a minute. Like I said, I'm about to leave for the evening. Alright, here I don't need a ton, so we're going to say less than or equal to probably like 200 in the box. And then we're going to get this coal out of here right away. I want to keep a little bit of coal. Coal, there we go, coal. And we'll keep just a little bit of coal in here. Again, I'm thinking greater than 200, greater than or equal to, just to keep us a smidgen of coal in. Yeah, we'll go over in just a second. It won't even be that long. Like I said, I'm about to finish up for the evening here. Alright, so we have coal in case we need power for something else down the line. We could do fast loaders, but they're just so expensive. Chlorine processing is kind of important. Electrolysis 2 is semi-important. Steam engine 2s. We're not making blue science yet. We can finally actually make steel furnaces. That would be good for a few things. Washing 2. Let's get the chemical plants online. Okay, so we now have a reasonable amount of iron coming in finally. We do not have an abundance of steel. We're still kind of just making a little bit of steel as we go. This warehouse, I think, will be the solder for when we need solder, so we can probably make a little bit of a hook up here. Solder. I'm going to do the same thing, but change to solder. Alright, so we need to decide where we want to make solder. Do we want to make solder out of this? We just want to make it right off these lines. I think we just build them off this line. And we just go something like... And we have a couple of these still. Actually, maybe these all need to be one further back. How did... Oh. That's funny. I made a short-handed inserter. Like, I don't remember needing so much solder I couldn't get away with something like this. And then... Oh, not gonna happen. This will be the last thing we do before we take off. So, for those of you who are new to the stream, I'm Samius, and I stream basically Monday through Friday. I shouldn't say basically because it's Monday through Friday. And right now my passion is currently Factorio. But my main game is Dungeons and Dragons Online. So if you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons at all, I would suggest checking this out. It's actually a lot of fun. I typically play Dungeons and Dragons Online in the morning right now, and then Factorio either in the afternoons or later in the day or whatever. That's fine. And do I have to tell it? Alright, so I need a mixed belt. Not a big deal. We'll probably take this one right here. Jump it over to like there. So then I want... Man, I really don't like this pole being here. What do long inserters 2 do? Even longer range! Oh, nosebleed! Alright, let's just cut right here. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. We're just gonna dump these extra doodads in there. Alright, so that's all the stuff we need for solder. Again, I don't think we need solder in such horrific amounts that this won't get the job done. Ah, funny. And we will upload here. Solder. But I don't feel like we need nearly as much solder, so I'm just going to call it probably 600. Again, I don't need a million of things stored up in these chests. You're out of wood again? There you go, have some wood. Have some wood. Science. Do we want to do nanobites? Let's just do this. Okay. Alright, kids. Let's real quick take a look at our mod list, and then we'll call it a pretty successful little after evening stream. Gonna have to get this silicone out pretty soon. Automate these slag. Where's my... Oh, way over there. Grab my boogie board. Alright, so make some quick notes here. So slag, question mark. What? Who? Why did I get a ding? Okay, I don't know. I don't understand why I got a ding. Alright, so that silicone, what else are we actually worried about? Oh, we're gonna need nickel. We're gonna need to deal with that. And then we need steel, right? And then trains for Jobolite. Alright, boom. Short laundry list. Let's save and take a look at mods. So I'm calling this Mega Mods, right? So right now we have Angel's Ores, Pressure Tanks, Infinite Ores, which are currently set to 0 on this map. chemical processing, refining, smelting, which is what we're kind of experimenting with. We have Roomba's lighting boost. That's just to make it easier for everyone to see. Although I do need to get in the habit of laying down lights once I get the mall started. Auto deconstruct. That's the thing that was when a miner has finished mining, it marks for deconstruction, which I think is awesome. Autofill. And then a bunch of Bob stuff. Inserters, assembly machines, electronics. Greenhouse, local transitions, logistics, metals, mining, modules, ores, power, revamp, tech, vehicle, Bob's Warfare. And then we have some quality of life stuff. So bottleneck, so that's that little light when something is working or not working or waiting. Loader redux, that's the loaders that I've been using. I really like them. Long reach, that's what's giving us the option to control how far away we can touch things. Nanobots, amazing, love it. Squeak through, amazing, love it. Warehousing mod, I don't ever want to play another game without warehousing mod. Which is ironic because Technical and I are playing a vanilla game. So these are the current list. I'm currently running 15.20, so I mean that's those are all the things. Alright guys, thanks for hanging. I'm gonna go catch the guys for a couple of games of HOTS and then try to get the podcast out for tomorrow. Alright guys, back tomorrow 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, aka 10 hours from now. Toodles.